Hello YouTubers, I've been using the LG Viewty for about a week, and as you guys know, I've just recently got the Samsung Pixon. So what I thought I'd do is do a comparison video of the two. I think to start off with, I'm gonna run through a few things with the Samsung Pixon, and then I'll sort of do the touchscreen comparisons and all that sort of stuff. I think the Pixon does a better job as far as the touchscreen is concerned, but we'll have to see as the video goes on. So now what I'm going to do is put the camera on the tripod so you can see this a lot better. Okie dokie! Okay, so here we have the Samsung Pixon. I do like it, I think it's a great phone. I think it is better than the LG Viewty. As far as the touchscreens are concerned, with the Viewty you've sort of got to press a little bit harder on the screen for the various different settings to come up, so it isn't as responsive as the Pixon. I mean, the Pixon does respond quite quickly, as you have seen. Right, now here's the difference. I press the end call button, takes me back to the home screen. Press the end call button here, takes me back to the menu. Then I've got to press it again to take me back to the home screen. Just something I've got to get used to, I suppose. Now, as you can see, the screen sizes are different, and I sort of wanted to do this also to show people that have the Viewty what the Samsung Pixon is like side by side with it. Now obviously one of the biggest differences is the fact you've got the widgets. I've got my widgets there. I don't really use widgets, to be honest, and I'm not really an internet phone type person, but I do like the Samsung Pixon. Basically my choices were this, the Pixon 12 or the Jet. Now the reason why I didn't go for the Samsung Jet is because the only difference between the Samsung Jet and the LG Viewty is the bigger video resolution and a slightly bigger screen, I think. Obviously the internet and the newness of it are different, but as far as I was concerned there wasn't enough differences between the Viewty and the Jet for me to warrant getting a Jet. But as far as the Samsung Pixon is concerned, I think the video quality and the picture quality is a lot better on the Pixon than it is on the Viewty. As far as audio is concerned with the Pixon, the audio isn't as good on the video on the Pixon as it is on the Viewty, but then the Viewty's audio is quite quiet. So I think you're never going to get a perfect phone, but I do think the Pixon is better than the Viewty. So there you go, that is my little sort of very brief review and sort of look around of the Samsung Pixon. Next up is some video comparisons and some picture comparisons as well. So that's enough from me. Hope you've enjoyed this little video, and I shall do some more later on. Next up is the video comparisons, picture comparisons. Okie dokie, bye bye. Right, we have the Samsung Pixon and the LG Viewty. The LG Viewty is in VGA mode and the Samsung Pixon is in what I call D1 mode, which is the larger setting that the Samsung Pixon does. And what I'm doing is comparing the two cameras and how well they record, both in sound and in picture. Now, what I'm going to do in a minute is do the VGA one as well, just to check. Okie dokie. Yeah, I decided not to do the VGA comparison with the Pixon, only because I wanted to have both cameras showing you the best that they could do, and I think that the Pixon does a better job. I think that the colours are better. It actually, with the Viewty, I found that it seemed to look like it was blurry all the time, even though I kept cleaning the lens. But the Pixon seemed to do quite a good job, I thought, especially in low light. I mean, there, you know, you can see more colours in the Pixon. It's brighter, and also there are more options for you to be able to change the contrast and all that sort of stuff. Whereas with the Viewty, you know, it just makes everything look worse. Now the reason why there is no sound is because I live in the flight path, and on the daytime and nighttime shots the aeroplanes were going over and they were really loud, and basically you could barely hear me speaking, and the LG Viewty's audio was barely picking anything up, so I decided to sort of put this voiceover instead. And there is where I was trying to do the zoom in on both cameras. But generally speaking, I think that the Pixon does a better job than the Viewty. It's just a shame that the audio on both cameras couldn't be, both phones couldn't be better. So there you go. Samsung Pixon, LG Viewty. This is the last of the nighttime shots, low light shots. As you can see, it is quite dark outside, so I thought I would do an sort of indoor low light type shot to see how both fare. Okie dokie.